In my previous video, I explained how vaccines artificially develops adaptive immunity in us and prevents us from getting severe illness. How getting vaccinated helps the whole community against the virus, the concept of herd immunity. I also mentioned that it is not just the antibodies but the other immune cells too that plays important role in fighting against the viruses like SARS-CoV-2. If you have not watched them yet, I recommend you to watch them to understand today's video better. In today's video, I will cover three most popular types of COVID-19 vaccines and the basic difference between them. So let's get started. The first is inactive virus vaccine. This vaccine is developed by inactivating the virus or weakening it by using radiations, heat, and most commonly chemical treatments. The inactivated virus loses its ability to replicate in its host, that is humans, and hence is unable to produce disease symptoms. Inactive vaccines, as they do not replicate, do not infect the cells. It produces antibody response which is not as strong as the live attenuated vaccine, which is not the part of today's video, and multiple doses needs to be administered. But these are generally safer for immunocompromised people. CoronaVac by Sinovac and Covaxin by Bharat Biotech are the examples of inactivated vaccines. The second type of vaccines is the viral vector vaccine. In this type of vaccine, an engineered common cold virus or the adenovirus, which is harmless to cause disease in us, is used as vector to deliver spike protein's genetic code or DNA of SARS-CoV-2 to the host. When such vaccine is administered, the genetic code translates to mRNA and then to spike protein that elicits the immune response, which involves antigen presenting cells, antibodies, and others, as I mentioned in my How Vaccine Works video. Johnson & Johnson's and AstraZeneca and Serum Institute of India's Covishield are its example. Developing these vaccines are comparatively more challenging. Coming on to the third and the last type of vaccine, the mRNA vaccines. Earlier, mRNA vaccines were not approved for human trials, but now it is approved for emergency use for SARS-CoV-2 during COVID-19 pandemic. These are the latest generation vaccines which do not involve viruses, but it's mRNA coding for a spike protein only and is given using suitable lipid nanoparticle as carrier molecules for delivery in the host. The delivered mRNA is short-lived and generates few spike proteins that triggers the antibody production. As these vaccines deliver mRNA that codes only for spike protein, they cannot replicate in the host and hence cannot cause infection or disease symptom. The major difference between the viral vector and the mRNA vaccine is that in viral vector vaccine, adenovirus is used as a carrier to deliver spike DNA of SARS-CoV-2. But in mRNA vaccine, spike encoding mRNA is delivered using lipid nanoparticle. The vaccines of Pfizer and Moderna are the mRNA vaccine. It is good to take vaccines as a precautionary measure. However, we must admit that this is not the end. Virus will keep evolving and attack us differently each time. We are gifted with exceptional immune system to fight against millions and millions of such viruses, provided we take good care of it. So that's all for today's video. If you like the video, do share with others. Write in the comments about your specific video request. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified as soon as I upload a new video. Check my playlist for videos on markers, techniques, research related articles and others. And finally, thanks for watching.